By the way, guys, we are back after a 2-week break due to the death of Her Majesty, the Queen, Queen Elizabeth II of England, who passed away. So, our condolences with the royal family. So the games are back, although some few games will not be played because of the funeral preparations of Her Majesty. So because of that, a few games will be played. The rest of the games plus the others will be played next weekend. So as we start on Friday.
Next weekend.
Next weekend.
That's from first, huh?
From first.
Okay.
That is after the Queen will be laid down to rest on Monday.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
So on Friday tonight, it's going down Aston Villa against Southampton. Dennis, take it away.
Big game. By the way, guys, I'm glad Premier League is once again back. So it's been a minute. We always love this moment, though we had Champions League, and also congratulations to Manchester. They won against a very small team yesterday night. Sheriff, right?
Small team. They beat Real Madrid last season in the Champions League. But to us, it's a small team.
2-0, eh?
Yeah, of course.
So.
We could have scored more.
So, guys, straight to it. Aston Villa versus which team again?
Aston Villa versus Southampton.
Okay, so guys, traditionally Aston Villa, the last previous three game weeks, Aston Villa have been having a good record against Southampton. The last match which they played against Southampton, the match ended 4-0. Aston Villa won 4-0. But right now, Southampton are back and they seem to be getting things right. Their main guy, Che Adams, is doing some amazing things, and they seem to have gelled and doing their own thing. On the other hand, Steven Gerrard's team, Aston Villa, also after drawing with Mancity, they feel like right now they are ready and they are able to make the team work and gel, especially after they did some signings here and there. Of course, Coutinho is back from injury. So this game, if you ask me, is going to be a very good game. It's a game whereby I feel like goals are going to be there, but still I will favor the home team because there's something Steven Gerrard is trying to establish or trying to make at Villa Park. And I know it's going to yield fruits. So this match I'm going to go with Villa boys, and I'm going to give them to win this game by 2 goals to 1. Ole Watkins to be on the score sheet.
2-1. As for me, whenever these two clubs meet, the one who is caught offside is always the beaten one. So it depends with who is more prepared and who wants it more. Now that Aston Villa will be at home, Southampton on the other side, they have been very much impressive up to where we are right now. So Southampton, for me, this one is going to be a straight draw.
Straight draw.
In fact, Southampton will win this game. I think I've changed my mind. Southampton will win this game by at least 2-1.
2-1, huh? Okay.
Nottingham Forest against Fulham. Mitrovic, it's another day, another chance, another goalpost waiting for you. For me, Nottingham Forest will be at home. Although they have a very good keeper, they know how to defend very well. But they are conceding less actually. But they're not very much impressive. They're still conceding. However less they are conceding, they're still conceding. So on the other hand, Fulham right now they're playing some good football. Mitrovic is scoring almost every game.
He has 6 goals, I guess. Huh?
Second after, of course, the god of football, Haaland. He didn't even give the other boy a chance to settle. He just come in, start scoring goals. Respect the Premier League.
Oh, that's crazy.
So Mitrovic will be scoring in this match. Nottingham Forest will be beaten 3-0.
3-0, yeah?
Yeah.
This is the same Nottingham Forest which was thrashed, huh? But it is what it is. So guys, this is also a nice game. Nottingham Forest, after making a world club record of signings, they signed almost 20 players at a go. But I hope the break has helped them with gelling and having done so and so. So I feel like this is a game whereby they're going to meet an experienced Fulham. By the way, guys, for your information, both the teams are coming. They came out from Championship. they were promoted together in this season's league. So they are familiar side, so they know each other very well. They have been playing in championship, so I feel like it's going to be a familiar territory for the two games. But considering the form which both teams are, so I feel like Fulham have a better hand. But having said that, I feel like we are going to be served with an entertaining football, and 2-2 is the results which we are going to get. So it will be a draw.
A draw. Well, on Saturday, Wolves against Mancity. Now, this one is an early kickoff. Remember, guys, Wolves were to play against Liverpool. They were to play against Liverpool at home.
Yeah, sure.
But since like the visitors have been changed, it's not Liverpool. Man City are coming. So trust you me, these boys were prepared to beat the hell out of some people. But now since it has been changed, it's another team. I think you will receive the same wrath your friends were to get. Since it will be an early kickoff, Man City ain't prepared for it. Of course, Haaland will score. That's for sure. But this one is going to be different. At least I'm going to. I think it will be my first draw of Saturday. That will be a 2-2
draw.
2-2 draw. Because the home team, of course, they were prepared. They were very much fierce, ruthlessly prepared. So 2-2 for me.
2-2. Guys, Man City bought a game changer in Haaland, and clearly up to now he's been a game changer. Currently, Haaland has scored 13 goals in all competition. Boss, what a signing, what an impressive personality. But the changes Pogba was telling you about Wolves, these guys are prepared. They just did another signing. Guess who? Check your screen. That's the new Wolverine. That's Diego Costa. Diego Costa, if you all know what he did for Chelsea in season 2016-2017, this guy is a beast. He's a goal machine. So he's coming in to rejuvenate and to give Wolves new strength. And actually, he's going to empower Jimenez and this guy Neto and Moutinho. So it's going to be a revamped team. But the question will be, can the defense of Wolves be able to handle the striking force of Man City? Man City seems to be an impressive team. They seem to be finding its own ways on how to win their match. Remember the Champions League match when they played just the other day when they were playing against Dortmund at Etihad. We all thought that maybe at some point that game would end in either 1-1 or maybe Dortmund would win after Bellingham scored that solo goal. But guess what happened? These people, they always find a way of coming back. And of course, Mr. Haaland is the one who scored their winner. So this is a team which you have to be careful with them. So you need to have a good defense and you need to be disciplined within the entire 90 minutes if you really want to win against the citizens. But on this game, guys, once again, I know these people will be playing, Man City will be away, but still, I feel like they are still going to win this. 2-1, Diego Costa to make his debut goal. 2-1 for me.
As you say, Newcastle against Bournemouth. Bournemouth, they have nicknamed you Born to Suffer. This is after being thrashed 9-0 by Liverpool.
Yeah.
You're going to meet Newcastle, another new, refurbished, ruthless Newcastle. So this one is a sure bet for me. Newcastle will win 3-0.
3-0, yeah. Who to score?
Trippier will score a free kick.
Okay.
Jolinton, of course, St. Maximin with the assist.
So then their new sensational signing, Isak, came in with a bang, and he's impressive. So basically, guys, not to speak a lot of to talk too much. Newcastle, they are organized, they press so much, and they have gelled as a unit. And Wilson and Isak at the front, these guys, they are the real terminators. And truly speaking, if you look at their strength, when you look at those two strikers, and on the other side, when you look at Solanke, I feel like our Newcastle guys, they have the strength, the agility, and the power to soldier on past this game. So if you ask me on this game, I think I'm going to favor Newcastle to win. They will be at home, so they will be motivated by their crowd. So I feel like this will be a 3-1 win for Newcastle.
Spurs against Leicester. Guys, Spurs, let me start from their Champions League latest match they played. They were They were thrashed 2 goals in some few minutes. Of course, in the late hours, in the stoppage time, they were very much disappointed. And being disappointed, they're coming to meet a wounded, disappointed also Leicester. So now that Spurs will be at home, Kulusevski, I'm depending on you to do what you've always been doing. Harry Kane, Son, I think this is a time to bag in, of course, lots of goals, because Leicester right now, the situation, I think the only thing that is stopping Brendan Rodgers from getting sacked is the death of Her Majesty. So Brendan Rodgers, beware, because Spurs will win this game at least 3-0.
3-0, yeah?
Definitely.
So guys, mark my words. Brendan Rodgers, your job is on the line, especially after you saw what's happening to coaches. Coaches are not being spared. So Leicester have never had such a bad streak of losses. Remember, they have won none of their games. They only have 1 draw. So that is bad for them. So, and this might be that game which will make Brendan Rodgers to get sacked. And I'm sorry to say I'm not seeing any difference which is going to be made on this game. Yes, Tottenham, they lost in the Champions League. But again, one thing I have to say about Conte, your team is not playing well. Your team is just finding ways to win. That's a problem right there. You have a team that can play well, but they are not doing so. They are just miraculously winning games, but that should not be the case. Son has not found his original form, but Kulusevski got their back. Harry Kane is doing well. Højbjerg, he's there. Of course, Emerson Royal on the flanks, and the new signing Perisic. What an inning! I don't have an issue with Hugo Lloris, but they really need to find their oomph to be able to win this game. I have no doubt they're going to win this game. So give it 2-0 for me. No, 2-1. 2-1 for me. Yes. So Spurs, Tottenham to win 2 goals. 2-1.
So you're denying them a clean sheet, right?
Yeah, no clean sheet.
Nice. Brentford, that is on Sunday now. Brentford against Arsenal. This is a North
London derby.
Definitely. Now that Brentford will be at home, these guys, I will forever remember them. I will forever give their respect to them, because the last time we met, they thrashed us. We took it personally. Very much personal. Next time we meet these guys, I think it will be... Anyway. Brentford against Arsenal. Arsenal, of course, the last match they played against, of course, Manchester United. They were thrashed. That is for sure. 3-1. They are very much disappointed. They will be coming back more hungrier against Brentford. I hope they don't play the highline they played against Manchester United, because Brentford is equally a good club, especially in the counter-attacking. They are very much good. We do play counter, but they are the kings of counter-attacking football. So Arsenal, I feel like it's going to be another one for you. Forgive me, I feel like Brentford will win this match. I don't have hate, I just have this feeling that Brentford can win this match. So, Brentford, 4-1.
You're struggling
I'm struggling to say it, because people did not believe Brentford would beat Manchester United 4-0. If I say this, still they won't believe. But Arsenal, you'll be beaten by Brentford 4-1.
They will not believe.
They will not believe. Brentford, Arsenal.
Brentford, Arsenal. So guys, the other thing I want to tell you is simple. The same Brentford, I remember it was on a Friday of last season when the league was commencing. They met Arsenal and they welcomed Arsenal by winning 1-0. You remember? So Brentford is a team which you don't want to face, especially when you are not prepared.
Definitely.
And but this time round, truth be told, Arsenal, they are well prepared for this. And they've been playing well. That one I can assure you. So as they are going to face Brentford, a team which also has found its it's actually ready to go. Tony also I think he has 4 goals, right?
Ivan.
Toney is scoring goals like no one's business.
Actually, he's been called to the England squad.
Oh, really?
For the first time.
For the first time?
He's been called. It was very good news. Very, very good news.
Very, very good news. So, Arsenal, I'm trying to check how many goals you scored here, but I can assure you, Arsenal, you are going to get a very, very, very
rough day
as you'll be facing Brentford. So I can assure you, without fear or contradiction, that this is going to be a very, very tough match.
Definitely.
Check for me that Arsenal game yesterday night. I don't know how they fared. I forgot. I slept early. But let me tell you, Arsenal, as they are going to meet Brentford, I'm putting my money on Brentford because I know they are going to, at Brentford Community Stadium, these people always give their best. So Brentford, I pray and wish that you stop Arsenal, since Manchester already did that, but let the trend continue.
Actually, in the Europa League,
yes,
the latest match they played, they won against FC Zurich from Germany. That is 2-1. They won 2-1.
2-1?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So anyway, they seem to be continuing from where they left, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
But Brentford, this is a 2-2 draw. 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw?
Yes. Yes, Ivan Toney to score.
Right now, Arsenal, they are on a good run. I'm expecting them at least to...
No, that's my opinion. I feel like it's going to be a draw. Brentford always knows how to play against Manchester and Arsenal. So 2-2.
2-2 draw for Brentford against Arsenal. On the same, I feel like although Brentford will win this match, I think, guys, it's going to shock a lot of people. Definitely, that I can tell you for sure. This match is going to shock a lot of people. That's for sure. So far I think we have 7 games.
Yeah, so the last match will be Everton. They will be facing West Ham, I believe, right?
Everton against West Ham.
Against West Ham.
Definitely.
So on that game, guys, remember Everton have done a lot of signings. Mupé is there, and of course, the way they played, Mupé seems to have gelled originally with the team. Damien Gray, of course, also he's doing his original things, and Frank Lampard seems to. They have done a lot of draws, but it's now officially time for Lampard to start winning games and to command that team. Though they are going to meet a very tough side, a West London side. This is West Ham. So this is a team which is crazy. Antonio seems to be back. Thomas Susek, Gerard Bowen. So this is a gelled team. So the question is, can Lampard stop West Ham? But my guess might not be as right as what I'm going to tell you. Everton have also a young boy, Mr. Thomas. Gordon, yes. Hey, Gordon is impressive. That young talent. One day Chelsea will sign him, but it is what it is. So this is a game whereby whoever is available. So this is a game whereby, trust you me, for real, for once I think that Everton are going to win 1-0. Though it's going to be a tough game. Let me give Lampard boys 1-0.
Well, this one I can tell you without fear that West Ham will win this match. Everton, they are playing good football, but they are not winning. Same to West Ham. I think they have the same issue. So I think the fixture decided to put them together so that they can sort out their issues, sort out their problems. They are both playing good football. They are not winning. But for me, now that Everton will be at home, West Ham will be away. I feel like West Ham will be more organized, will be more collected coming into this match because they know their friends. The problem they have is the problem they themselves they also have. So West Ham will win this game by at least 2-1.
2-1, So I guess that is it. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Gatekeepers TV. We love you. It's a Friday, and if it's Friday, you know what it is, yeah? So we are wishing you a lovely weekend. And let's continue keeping it here, the Gatekeepers TV, where we keep it real and give you all the sport news as it happens. Yeah. So, Pogba, what do you have to say?
After this game week, we'll meet. There are some international breaks. Right?
Oh yeah. Oh guys, we'll be headed to the international break, which means after this game week, which should be game week 8, right? So now we will be meeting next month on 1st. and second, which I can't wait. There are a lot of exciting fixtures during that time. Manchester versus Manchester, the Citizens versus the Red Devils.
Definitely.
Keep it locked. Keep it the Gatekeepers.